Welcome back, children. This is the continuation of the story March, which we have not completed in the previous video. Okay, so let us start. Most birds start making their nest in March. In earlier video I told you about human being, about the weather and all. So in this stanza he is describing about the birds. Most birds start making their nest in March. Vultures and kite, which started off earlier, are busy making nest. For some years I have watched a couple of white-beaked vultures. I presume they are the same every year. Choose the same cleft. Cleft means the branch where two branch you can see. So exactly where he is noticing that every year these vultures come and make their nest over there in the branches of Alurian, overlooking of the golf club swimming pool. So where he used to stay, their golf club swimming pool is there. The tree is overlooking to that side. So generally the vulture every year comes and exactly in the same place, in the same cleft, they used to make their nest. This tree is common in Delhi. Its Latin name is Aldrian, the tree of heaven. Excels very tall. These are very tall tree. Is summoned up by the Hindi name Mahavikas, a great tree. There are quite few specimens in the golf club, and along many roads its flowers, which come out late in February, are hardly visible, and its fruits, which drops by June, cannot be eaten. However, the soft wood is used for making packing cases and matchboxes. So it is very soft trees. Generally you can see that the flowers and all come out in the February, and you can see the fruits, they falls down by the month of fruit, they fall down by the month of June. They are not at all eatable, but these are soft trees. The branch and everything is very soft. So these trees wood are used for making packs, like the packing thing we do, the cartons and all, wooden curtain, it is made out of this tree, and matchsticks are also made from this. Some vulture seems to have a sense of ancient building. A pair of nephrons, that is which is having a yellow beak, okay, has for years occupied the same niche in the western wall of Bara Gamble in Lodi Garden. So used to live in New Delhi, Lodi Garden. So they used to come every year. They used to come and make their nest in the same place, same branch. As Englishmen make a perish about hearing the first cuckoo in spring, I record the first time I hear the quail's full-throated cry, rather than in the half-hearted guggles that once bears during the winter months. In Delhi, their throats open up in the first. So he is telling that generally the cuckoo's cry, you can hear that long cuckoo's cry, which generally we compare it is very sweet. He can say in the Lodi Garden, you can hear that in the which month? In the month of March. The week of March, and get clearer as the day get warmer and as nesting season draws nearer. Okay, so it starts in the March, and again April, May, June, it continues like this. So as the month continue and gets warmer, the sound of the cuckoos you can find deeper and deeper. About the same time, the pihus, that is the cuckoos, begin to announce their presence. Okay, so during this time the cuckoos also begin to, that means they also start making their noise, and they can felt their presence to us. Bird song can be heard round the clock. Crow, pigeons, deep-throated, hook, tree pipes, hearts overthrew, followed by the tickling of bells and golden roans. Fruity mellifluous calls can be heard every morning. On a warm afternoon, the tuck of a couplesmith sounds very much like the short blast made by the diesel operated flour mills in the villages. Generally the diesel operated flour mills like wheat and all, when they ground, it makes noise. That kind of sound it makes. No songbirds in India can be match the magpie robin. So no, here he is comparing, no songbirds in India can be match the magpie robin, that is the Samadayal. It is usually sings only early hours in the morning. That means before the sunrise it starts singing, or else you can see here the singing in the twilight. That means just after the sunset. In March, the Lodi garden, as I told you, he is writing this story from, he has written this story from his residence in New Delhi. In the March, in the Lodi garden and the Buddha Jayanti park are much frequented by the picnickers. Generally, the picnickers means the people who comes for picnic. Okay, so the Buddha Jayanti park specialized in planting masses of same flowers for each bed. They planted the bed, they make flower bed. Okay, and Lodi garden has quite a few flowering trees and beds of pansaris, holix, salverias and violets and other delicate varieties of flowers. These are the flowers, they make the flower bed and make this garden beautiful, the Lodi garden and the Buddha Jayanti park garden. Okay, so a good time for visiting the park in this afternoon of Holi, after the colored water sports and are over. So here the author is saying this is the right time, just after the Holi you can come and visit this beautiful park, the Buddha Jayanti park and the Lodi garden, because during this time the Holi festival was just over and people used tired of giving the parties and feasting everywhere. So people generally come during this month for picnicking in this garden. In Lodi garden, purple bougainvilleas are the most luxuriant and pristine variety of species make the splendid show to be seen among the birds and owlets sitting in and holes of old walls of taking the sun, in which cheer their eyes shut and settles. Okay, you can say that the owlet sits in the hole of a tree. Okay, and as if it is enjoying the sun and blinking or not blinking, looking at one side and just enjoying the sunlight in the month of March. You can generally spot baby-backed ruffins, shrikes and the lower branches of trees. The shrik is also known as the buncher bird because of its nasty habit of impaling leaving the insects of thorns. Okay, so generally they live in the thorn insects. In the last paragraph, he is saying, in the last week of the month, spring vegetables and fruits, fruit and market cucumbers and khiras, what we call khira, are on the lunch menu. Watermelons and muskmelon and are available in the market. In the recent years, their quality has improved. In my younger days, you had to be an expert to tell the sweet melons from the tasteless. Okay, so here he is saying that after that he is describing some watermelon, muskmelon and about the vegetables, and he is telling when he was young you have to see and choose the quality of the fruit, but now that quality of the fruit has improved. One day brought khajbur said to have come from tongue of Saharanpur, Kharbuj. That is, Kharbuj means again somewhat like a kind of watermelon. It is a Hindi word. Okay, from the tongue from Saharanpur. Today you have to be unlucky to bring home a flat tasting melons. Okay, so when he brought that once, so it was flat tasting means it was not at all sweet. Most of them are sweet and succulent. Okay, so they are succulent means they are very, very juicy. Closely following on the heels of this or the fruits come from mulberries, both the white and the purple variety. Mangoes from south and the much fancied Alfonso from Konkan cost can be had for a price of in the fruit. Shops catering to the rich but the locally grown variety of these king fruits you have to wait for the few weeks. So generally in the end of this month, which month? In March, you can find watermelon, kharbooj and etc. And we are just waiting for the summer to come to have the most favorite fruit of everyone. As I know, I think most of you like mangoes, and the qualities of mangoes like Alfonso from Konkan and the mangoes from south, etc. The most awaited food. People just wait for another 2-3 months, like May, June, till June we can to have this. So this is what the story of March. It is all described about human life, about the uncertainty of the month, how the birds also sometimes gets fooled by the weather changing, cold to hot to cold, and even the animals. Okay, that's it. Thank you.